So after doing the first bike, the second bike's one, I think should be a lot easier lah. But I saved $40. No, yeah, $30. It is a season for bicycles worldwide ever since the COVID-19 pandemic broke air travel. About 3 months ago, I decided on having a bicycle here at our lavender shop for us to run errands around the area and also to add another activity to distress and keep fit at the same time. The bicycles that I have at home are by the Singapore company called Alioka. I bought it from Giant Hypermarket at Vivo City about 5 years ago. It cost me about $400. Unfortunately, Alioka has stopped production and its company has since shut down in Singapore and I can't purchase another Alioka again. I did what everybody in Singapore did. I went to Decathlon. Decathlon. In Singapore, we call it Decathlon. 妈咪，今晚去 Decathlon 可以吗？ Now let's talk about the bike that I settled on, which is the Riverside 500. I searched for something with suspension. It's a hybrid bike, weighs around 12 kilograms, and the Riverside 500 came up in the Decathlon website. I love the word Riverside. When I close my eyes, I can just imagine myself cycling the river flowing beside me. I did the unexpected. I purchased the bicycle online without testing it. About 7 days later, the bicycle arrived. When all was going well, I lifted the bicycle for the first time, and that is where it all went wrong. Before I carry on, a disclaimer. I am nowhere near even an average bicycle user. I merely use the bicycle to run errands and go on leisure rides from 12 to about 30 kilometers each time, once a week. Also, the Riverside 500 had a much longer frame, which made it even harder to lift or to spin around when trying to do a carrot U-turn. No, there's no such word as a carrot U-turn. I made that up because I have no idea how to describe it. It happens when you go cycling and you hit a dead end and you go, "Ayya, go stun, go stun." But just remember to go and test out the Decathlon bicycles before you purchase them, okay? Especially if you're buying them online. Okay, now let's talk about this new bicycle that I just bought. It is called the Hito X6 foldable bicycle. After selling my Decathlon Riverside 500, I went online to search for a foldable bicycle. I just went with whatever my friend Hafiz recommended me. He was so nice and compiled a list of low, middle and high budget foldable bicycles just for me. After extensive research, within the list, what spoke out to me, Hito X6. Sounds Japanese, but made and designed in China. Remember the principles of marketing, guys. Slap on a Japanese, Korean or French name and it all sells really well. Hito-san. Hito. Hito-san. Hitomi. Hitachi. I went online on Carousel to find a seller and collected 2 brand new pieces immediately on the same day. One for Jessie, my wife, and one for myself. The price was $335 each. Okay, let's talk about the bad things about the bicycle first and get it out of the way. There are no suspensions on the bicycle, which means, right, so far when I have been on the Hito X6, it does get very jittery when I accidentally go off-road or go over long stretches of drain covers. So it'll be like that kind of thing. Go for the X6. It is easier to carry as this bar over here is smaller and fits your hand easier. Now let's talk about the foldability of this bicycle. I had to bring both bicycles into taxis on 2 of my trips. My taxis cancelled twice on my to and fro trips, and one of them was extremely grumpy with me, asking me if the oil on the bicycle chain and the dirty wheels would destroy his car. So if you're thinking that you are able to squeeze 2 bicycles into the boot after folding them up, I think that's gonna be pretty difficult. And also, lifting it to the back seat of the car may really break your back a little. It is not easy. You have been warned. Now let's talk about my experiences so far. Jessie and myself rode on our first trip together, which is a trip from Lavender around Kallang Stadium in Singapore, and then stumbling into Decathlon Kallang branch and back to our Lavender shop. The moment we got on the Hito X6 and cycled for around 200 meters, we were hit by the first traffic light. We were smiling away. The experience was just so cute. It was so enjoyable and so light-hearted. I don't know how else to describe it aside from the word cute. For a $335 bicycle, it was extremely easy to cycle. It definitely performed better than what we had expected, and it gave an experience almost like my Alioka bicycle back home. You are able to adjust the seat height and the handlebar height, which meant you could bend over like a road bicycle or have it like a cruiser where the handlebars are higher, making it more of a relaxed position. The wheels are only 20 inches, but yet it goes very, very fast. I did a 42 kilometers from ECP to Changi Village and back, and many more short trips. This is the kind of bicycle that you go cycling with your friends, to go makan, dinner, to go for a picnic, to go exploring all around town. We even brought this bicycle to Sentosa on our recent Sentosa staycation. The videos on that will be coming soon. Thanks Lucy for treating us to this staycation. We love you! Specifications wise, I am really not going much into it. Just a quick one for the layman. Weighs 12 kilograms. The gear is good enough. It has speeds of 1 to 7. The gears are easy to change. The brakes are normal. All I can say is this, don't read too much into these specifications kind of things. And if you are a leisure rider like me, you should really not bother too much. Now let's talk about the accessories for the bicycles. Here's the good news. In 2021, bicycles accessories are super affordable if you shop them on online platforms like Shopee or Lazada. Every other item on this bicycle cost me lesser than $10 each, including the lights, everything else. Now, in conclusion, if you're not that crazy a serious cyclist, go for the Hito X6. It is good enough, and personally, I am very satisfied. Okay guys, I will place the list of foldable bicycles that my friend Hafiz gave to me in the description below. Also, in all honesty, above all, I still love my Alioka bicycle at home the best. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, please, and leave something in the comments below. You can also leave any questions you may have regarding this topic in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.